Thanks for joining me, buddy.
No, thanks for having me.
It's been kind of a busy stretch of disc golf for you guys. How you feeling?
Oh, crap. I would say I've been a little bit tired, but for most part, I feel okay. Like Estonia week was pretty busy for me, but I had a pretty strict regimen going on that, like, focus was on sleep and having a pretty strict schedule that I didn't pick up anything new during the week. So I was kind of just following through and focusing on good quality rest.
It seems like everybody's been getting sick on the tour. Do you ever get scared of that? Do you ever like get really cautious about people when you're on tour about sickness?
Not really. I would say like I have some signs that like I know when my immune system is kind of like taking a hit. Then I just whenever I notice that, then I will just like notice it, take down the load or try to get rid of some stress, whatever has been going on lately. And then usually that takes care of it, but I don't really worry about it. Whenever it comes, it comes.
So Niklas told me that this week is going to be insane for him, coming back to Finland, playing a major. What was it like for you as an Estonian going back there for the major?
It was awesome. I knew that the event staff will have higher goals than they did last time, because last time was the first time I had the Elite Series going on there. But unexpectedly, I had more like media load than I expected. So it was fun for me to try that and also try to compete at the same time. But I like the challenge and I think I came through really well. One thing that made the last week special was the venue. The Song Festival grounds has a pretty historic meaning overall for Estonians. And a week before the event we had or actually 2 weeks, we had the Song Festival happening itself. It happens every 4 years. And there was like 100,000 people, just pretty much the whole 1 and 18 was filled with people. And just singing together, so it has a pretty good aura for Estonian, and having the opportunity to play disc golf there was a great feeling.
I want to know your opinion, because it's been flying around everywhere about like challenging pro players. And my personal opinion is I love a variety of courses. I like when some are really punishing. I like when some are like more scoreable. When it comes to like the highest level for disc golfers, like what do you like? Do you like a mix of everything?
I would say there's two types of golf for me. One is birdie or die, that you could see kind of last weekend. And then other is like kind of like golf. I prefer usually golf myself. But I do see the beauty in the birdie or die, where it's a different kind of pressure that you can't make a mistake. So I like when we have not just golf the whole week, and sometimes you have to like really know. You gotta set the pace and you can't fall off. Oh. Ooh.
Just rapid fire, I guess. I'm here in Europe for a pretty extended stretch, at least for my standards. Like I've been in Finland since PCS.
Yeah.
And I started realizing, you know, I got a little homesick about halfway through, and I still have a couple weeks left. You've like left your country like entirely for such a long time. Like, well, is there a mental strain for you? Have you had to figure out how to get over homesick, or the feeling?
I would say I do get, like, I would say leaving Estonia is definitely hard. But now over the years, I've noticed that I get over it like pretty fast, like maybe 1-2 days a week the most. But it definitely has gotten easier over the years. But I would say this year I noticed that whenever I'm in the US for a long period of time, for example, this year I was 4 or 5 months in a row. When I'm there, I don't notice it, but once I come back home, then I realize, okay, like this is a little bit different for me.
Is your dream to end up back in Estonia living there, or do you want to end up back in the US for
I would say like right now I feel that I will be, in the end, I will be settling down in Estonia, but I don't overrule the chance of ending somewhere else too. Like life has a interesting way of surprising sometimes. So I'll leave it open right now.
Ooh, here
But
we go.
at the same time, when I go back home, when I come back to the US, so it's a weird feeling for me. It's like when I get back to my RV, it also feels like home. So it's like I have home feeling in two different places.
Yeah. I did the RV and car living for I think 7 years.
Yeah.
This is my first year like not doing it since I started. I loved it so much. There was also things that I don't miss. What's it like? What is it like for you? What has it been like?
I do like for the most part, but there are some things that, for example, you have to take care of it regularly because we're on a pretty, oh crap, a roller. Almost. Because we're on such a tight schedule on tour that like you can't really afford that you will have like a bad malfunction of a for the vehicle. So just, I would say, sometimes taking care of the maintenance, like, you know, doing the regular work of oil change, checking the tires, and yeah, just kind of like making sure that the RV is always ready to go is like, sometimes just, I would like to like not think about it and just let it be. And yeah, I would like somebody would do the job for me.
It's hard. That's the hardest part. Is like every time it feels like there's something going wrong.
I mean,
you gotta fix.
I think one thing that I learned is the RVs aren't really made for what we do. So they're more like stationary.
Uh-huh.
But I would say like, so I started 2022, I started the tour life in the RV, or like I got the RV halfway through the season that year. And over the years, I've now like gotten to a setup that I like the most, and I feel really satisfied. So I have a small tow car behind, so that helps a ton. Before that, I used the RV as a main driver, and that's okay, but it's not really sustainable. You gotta pack up everything once you want to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So having this small tow car helps a ton. And I got the tow car last year, and I feel like I don't really need much more. And I have a small Class C, so that's also a perfect size. I can park in front of people's houses, and yeah, I'm just a lot more flexible.
Do you have a backup cam on your RV?
Yes.
Okay, that's like huge game changer.
Yeah.
You're pretty nasty with a traditional Frisbee. Did you ever play a lot when you were first getting into disc golf?
No, but I did play some ultimate like in school.
Okay.
And yeah, just been tossing that lead around. I have my family has a small dog back home, and I throw the bite for him. So that was always fun to throw around. I like forehand, I think, are like the funniest ones for me, because those are a bit harder to control the spin, I feel.
For sure. Yeah, ultimate is the only reason I can do this.
Oh crap. Yeah, I played the one tournament in school, and I was surprised how physical that sport gets. Like
ultimate?
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, it's just like, you know, we'll toss a lid and we'll run around and...
No way, dude.
But I got in a pretty bad collision there in midair and was like, oh crap, this is actually pretty intense.
You gotta play defense and stuff, like come on.
But it's a fun sport. Whenever I have a chance, I'm always down for it. But I gotta admit, my stamina is not really there to play for a long time.
But like, you say that, I see how hard you train. What do you train, and like how do you train? What are you training for?
Mostly condition, like muscle condition. So I mostly train in the gym, just do different exercises. Try to get perhaps 3 checkpoints. One is strength, then explosiveness, and then speed. Probably intensity or power is also there. I can be wrong here. I gotta talk. My coach probably can tell you more exactly, but just during the season, the goal is not really to get better, but more like maintain what's already there.
Yeah. And
then I played around with different systems. And for me right now, once a week and pretty intense session is what is good enough. And yeah, mostly just like bring like a balance for disc golf, because we have so many shots that we do. So the shoulders and stuff, they kind of have can get like a lot of those repetitive motions. So in the gym, I can do some counterbalance and make sure that I'm healthy enough to last the whole season. And fortunately, I've been pretty good that like body has been doing well and haven't had any signs of something popping up.
That's great. You said you had a coach. Do you have a fitness coach and a disc golf coach now?
Team Bazooka is how I call it. So I have a head coach who's Joonas Merela. He's from Finland. Then I have a mentor, Krista Neilan. So he helps. With him, we probably have worked the longest. We have done some, I would say with him, we work mostly on the mental stuff. And then I have a strength and conditioning coach, Raiko Kokman. He does my like gym programs and yeah, just physical setting overall.
Okay.
But he and Joonas also work together in a sense, so they put the big picture together. And then I have an agent, Pertti Pritz, who just helps me with contracts and all the business side of stuff.
So I watched a lot of stuff that you and Joonas do.
Yeah.
And you guys use a lot of tech discs, don't you?
Yeah.
Can you talk to me, because I love tech discs too. What have you gained working with that product? We're not sponsored by them, by the way. You could sponsor us. Would love that, Mike. I see you. But what have you gathered from it, training with it?
So I would say for me, the biggest thing that has been is like that there's another way to use the data you get from there. So what oh crap. One thing that we mostly do during the season with it is that we track the speeds. Like I have once or twice a week, we kind of play by ear how many sessions we do those, and it's up to me to choose how many I do. But we do like a speed session where I throw like 6-9 shots into the net as hard as I can. I'll track down the top speed of the day, and then I will also do average speed for backhand and forehand both. And what this data gives me is that I can, if there's a huge drop in the speeds, that probably means that I'm pushing my body a bit too much and the body actually needs rest. So it's time for a deload and take the load down. So I would say that has been, for me, the most surprising way to use tech disc. But other than that, I would say we just try to like get the data for max speed throws to like see if I'm able to throw faster, and in the end, like the faster I'm able to throw, the more energy efficient I can operate for this golf type of shots.
You posted a video where you made a form breakthrough on the forehand. Is that true?
Yeah, I think that was our off-season project. So we did with Joonas, we started to work in the off-season, and then I went there for a week and we kind of saw what's the deal and what could use some improvement. And then what turned out is like my forehand speed is pretty low.
Oh,
like just
sorry.
The arm speed. Oh, I got it. Oh crap. So and then we kind of broke down the form. So I was like, okay, what are the limiting factors? And then that was like the thing we started to work on form for forehand, to really break down the body a little bit more and get the sling effect into it. And now I would say over the off season I've gained like, I don't know how many miles per hour it is, but like over 10 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
Of speed for forehand.
That's significant.
Yeah, so that was our goal also, and by the end of the off season I was able to achieve it. And now as I've done those tests during the season, in season also, I've seen like even higher number, like a couple bumps in the number than I didn't have once I left the off season. Ooh.
So then, when you get a few extra miles per hour on the forehand, which again is pretty significant, does it change your disc selection that much?
Not really. I would say I still prefer a bit more flippier disc for forehand, but I feel that I can just be a lot more efficient. You know, I can I can sling my body on and have to like force it as much. And then I have just so much more options when it comes to getting to the basket. Ooh, that's a good one.
What would you say your overall style is for the forehand? Do you flick every disc in your bag?
Yes. It's funny that it kind of started out like this, that whenever I started to pick discs, I always wanted to have discs that I can throw both ways. Like I didn't want to have like just backhand disc and just forehand discs.
Yeah.
Of course I have like preference what I throw when and there, but that still kind of is like a staple that I want to have a disc that I can throw both ways. For example, my putter shields, they mostly are still in the bag because I feel comfortable with them for forehand and I can flick them good, but there has been like some other putters that I've tested over the years, but they didn't really work out as much.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Lazy flick. Lazy. Woo. That's on me. That's my bad.
No, you're good. I'll try air bounce. I'm not, we'll see.
Ooh.
Oh, stay up.
Okay. That's not bad.
Oh, touchdown.
There's some spin. I gotta ask you, I gotta take a left turn here.
Yep.
You love a sport that I really love. I saw a video of you playing badminton.
Yeah.
Are you a competitive badminton player?
I did play badminton for 8 years before disc golf. That's actually kind of how I found disc golf too. I was probably like 14, 15 when I first heard about disc golf. Like a lot of badminton players were playing disc golf during their free time outside tournaments. And then I saw some basket slaying in town in Tartu, and oh, my bad. And
You're
then good. I got the appetite from there, and eventually I made it out to the disc golf course. But I was, I would say top 5 in Estonian juniors. Like every year I won a medal in the national championships, depending on the play style. And then at some point, I kind of felt that I had reached my limit in badminton. Like the jump from juniors to adult was kind of big, and also I had like a small hamstring injury that I couldn't do like any lunges. What was kind of the key to move around. So yeah, I already had picked up disc golf at that time, and then just during that injury break, I was just pretty much, I was able to throw standstill forehands and do putting. So I was just doing that to mess around, and eventually it came to a point where I was playing both sports 50-50, and one year I just decided to like switch from badminton over to disc golf. And I think the last junior nationals that I played, I remember that I brought my frisbees with me to the tournament, and whenever I was done with the tournament, I went out to do field work during the end of the tournament day. So that was pretty fun. Attaboy.
That's the way to be. Whoo, how did I save that one?
Oh, wow. That was a good one.
Oh. So I think badminton is my favorite racket sport to play.
Yeah.
I think tennis is my favorite to watch. What makes badminton so unique to other racket sports that you've seen or played?
I think it's the tempo. Like, one thing perhaps people don't realize is how fast it gets and how intense it's on the legs and glutes. Like, whenever I play after a long time, next day I know for sure that my glutes are gonna be hurting as hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have the chance, I would say, again, like, okay, video kind of gives you an idea how fast it's gonna be. But once you see it in the hall, and whenever they smash and you just don't see the ball and they just kind of guess where it's gonna go, you kind of see how intense of a sport it is, and also the tempo.
Hit me.
All right, let's try it.
Hit me with a big ol' hyzer.
All right.
That works. Whoo.
Okay, that's.
Ching! Oh, man.
Oh, nice delivery.
You got Worlds coming up, my friend.
Yes, sir.
You excited?
Hell yeah. Oh, one thing
I'll
that
try
I
to give
haven't
you
checked
some
out.
good spin. I'll try to give you a nice flat spin.
I haven't played Tampere yet, but like seeing how crisp Beast looks, so I'm really looking forward to this upcoming week. I feel like everything is spot on. Like the OB lines, they're so sharp. The OB, the out of bounds area is also like just high enough, but not crazy tall compared to the fairway grass. So these small details really pop out here right now.
Yeah. Well, here at the Beast, oh, dude, you keep giving me like the most unbelievable cherries on the sundae throws. This is like a catch. This is like catch Hall of Fame. Every throw this guy's given me is like perfect spin, perfect angle, landing at my feet. That's a good man. My cardio is not that great right now. He's making me not run. Well, Albert, I gotta say, right over there is the green of 9.
Yeah.
Where I watched you, just behind you, hit that bazooka celebration. And I thought it was the greatest thing ever. I had never seen a football celebration in disc golf. Go back to that period of your life. What was it like going into that round? Like, what was your life looking like? What were you dreaming of?
So whenever I got to the, God, it saved it. Got here, I was really nervous, or like even like the night before, I was really nervous. But once I got here, I was like, and I looked everybody warming up. I was like, they probably have the same nerves that I do. Like for some reason, I was like, I'm not the only one feeling jitters right now, and that kind of calmed me down. And yeah, I just flowed with the flow that I had that day. And once we got to the hole 9, and I threw my tee shot and I got to it, I was like, this is actually like round 3 where I did the bazooka celebration for the first time, and the spot was pretty much just off couple feet maybe. Yeah. And I was like, okay, this is meant to be now. And then I just kind of felt the power of the moment and did the bazooka celebration after I made the putt. And
you didn't plan it?
No, I did it the day before.
Okay.
And then I got to the hole 9 again, and I had the pretty much same lie for a birdie. And then I just looked around and I was like, yeah, I know what to do. And then just whatever happened after that wasn't planned, but I'm happy the way everything unfolded. I just actually, when I was playing a practice round here before, I just thought that I should put a sign on the ground, like this is the bazooka celebration anno 2019, you know.
You should get a plaque.
Yeah, I should put a sign over there. That would be fun. But
with a little mini soldier in the ground.
Yeah, I will see if I can get a hold of Jussi. Maybe we can arrange it.
They did that to James Conrad. He got one.
Yeah, I mean, he had a little bit of a different level.
Hey, it felt like that celebration, like, became the brand. It became like the rest of your career as a player.
That's true.
So pretty impactful. My curiosity for you is, as a pro athlete in this sport where the money is very much towards the top, what is your job like? Like, what are all the things that you consider when carrying yourself day to day?
Can you explain me a little bit?
Like, you're competing, you're training, you're selling merch, you're teaching, you're like pumping up the crowd in Estonia, you're an entertainer. What are all the things that you consider, like, okay, week to week I get to a tournament, what do I have to do to like continue being a pro player? Like, what are your priorities? So
I feel for me, trying to play as good of a result is the main focus. Of course, over the years I've had I think the whole touring life experience. So I've been selling merch, I've been doing clinics, I've been doing all sorts of other side events to make up extra money, which is really helpful on tour because you never know when you might need it. But this year I kind of felt that, okay, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm not gonna generate this extra cash flow for myself, and I'm gonna cut it off and just focus on competing solely. Fortunately, I have a really good support from my sponsor Latitude 64 that I can take that risk. But yeah, I would say like I've done all those extra stuff, but right now I feel that my focus is on just playing as good as I can in the tournament and just cutting out all those extra stuff to make sure that I'm ready for that tournament round.
It feels like a tough balance.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you think that, like, you know, it's not just you, but like players are saying it's a risk to like focus solely on competition, but that's just kind of the reality of our game. You kind of have to be a business person as well. But man,
yeah.
if you keep throwing dimes like this, you're gonna be just fine. I'm gonna wrap this up. I want to see you try something.
Okay.
And then we'll wrap this thing up, and I'll let you go prep for Worlds. I have to tell you something. We're gonna go back in time. We have like the most futuristic Worlds coming up. Like it feels crazy to me when I walk the grounds of Tampere and walk here. There's a Ford logo everywhere, which is insane. We're gonna go back. We're gonna take this disc, and I'm gonna talk to you about, you know what MTA is? Do you know that? Okay. Do you know what the world record is?
No.
It's 16.72 seconds. It hasn't been beaten since like 1984. A guy named Don Sauce Kane set the record, and I believe he recently passed away, still the record holder.
Damn.
And apparently it was like freak of nature throw combined with a crazy wind gust. He like laid out and caught it. I want to see you try some MTAs just for fun.
Okay, we got some headwind going.
Yeah, we got a gentle headwind.
That's good.
We don't have the disc that the record was set with, but I think it's worth a try.
Sure.
You want to kick it off?
Yeah, I'll go a little bit there. I don't know where, so I have time to back up.
Yeah. So again, it's one hand. You got to catch it with one hand.
One hand? Okay.
Yeah.
And is there any
strategy if you want to get over 10, which I don't know if you'd want to because you're going to have to sprint.
Yeah.
Ideally, you hit it in a crosswind with hyzer, and then it like hits a shelf and then starts flexing. Like if you...
Oh, like this?
Yeah, it does like a crazy thing, and that's how you get like a 10 plus. But someone like you, Stokely was getting like 8 5s just by throwing it up and coming back with the Ultra Star.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Not a ton of wind right now. Oh no! Oh, is it out of bounds?
Okay, it went better than I expected.
It's a lot of hyzer. Hey, I'll take one. You can take a breather. I'm only gonna throw a couple. Yeah, man. We got nothing here. Oh. Ah! That probably was like 5 or 6 seconds, maybe. Maybe 5 or 6.
Okay.
Like if you want higher time again, you got to get to flex, but just, I think if you hit the angle right, you get pretty far.
Oh, it's over the fence. I'll try again.
I don't know why I love putting these old Frisbees in these super strong, incredible athletes' hands. Maybe it's just a little time capsule. He's training, he's training. Oh, he stepped on it.
It's
we good? Are we
intact.
safe?
It's good.
All right, I'll take one more. And then
I gotta get on board.
I gotta get you on the, yeah, you gotta get on the board.
Oh, crap.
Hey, you're gonna have to like, probably slow down on it because you can throw so
I think
well.
I overpowered it a little bit.
Yeah. All right, yeah, my little weenie spinny arm. Oh God, that was weird. Oh, I just was trying to show off there.
Oh, I got it.
He's on the board!
Oh.
Oh. Hey, we'll end it at that. He got one. I tired him out.
Oh,
He's
no,
got
of course.
Worlds coming up.
Hey, fun.
Thanks for joining me,
in.
buddy. Do you have anything to tell to the people as we begin the World Championships next week?
If you have the chance, come to the venue to watch. It's gonna be something special. And if not, tune in on online, DJN, YouTube, I guess also.
Yeah, yep.
So
Jomez, yep.
keep watching.
Keep watching, guys. And go play catch. Get off the couch. You can finish watching this. Go off into the fields, the meadows, the jungle. Go play catch. It's good for you. And drink water. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, that was fun.
Thanks, that was fun. Sorry I made you sprint like that. I got you
that was fun. Oh.
Dude, I watched some like old guy get like a 12-7. Yeah, dude. And he just like hit the angle right, and then he's just like, just knew exactly where it was gonna be and just, tink. Oh no, what they do is they want to squeeze every bit of time off, so they let it get to like here and they grab it. Yeah, yeah. I got like 7-5 or something when I competed.